when I had a process, when I was doing my sadhana, I always had the sense that there was somewhere I needed to go, something I needed to get. But this was incorrect. When you identify yourself as something and you are on a spiritual path, you want to get something from that. You feel that you need to move and go somewhere to receive this place of peace. Somehow you need to get it. But you see, this is all a misunderstanding, because the one who would get this sense of peace or enlightenment, whatever word you put to it, is someone who is misconceived, you see. So you're thinking that you are someone trying to get something. I mean, that's how things work in this world. In this world, if you want something, well, you know, let's say you want dinner. Well, you go to the store and you buy the food, or you go to a restaurant and you make or eat dinner, and then it's done, you see. But that's just part of this particular manifestation, which is dreamlike. The idea that you're going to get the who that you truly are is misconceived, because the who that you truly are has you, and the who that you're truly not thinks it can get to that which you truly are. And that's not the case, really. So it's important to start reconceiving all of this, because as you travel on this particular path, what you find is that there's no way for you as an individual to get to that oneness, which is, in fact, who you are. I mean, the who that you are is the who that you are. And the idea of you getting to it is not possible, because it's already who you are. So basically, the process is effortless. There's nothing that needs to be done. And it's really, really hard for you to do nothing, because it can't be done, you see. But really, that's all that's required. And that's why teachers put a lot of time and energy into this idea of meditation, where the mind gets quiet. And when the mind is still, then you actually can see and be the one who you are, you see. But the mind doing stuff, you doing stuff, veils over the actual oneness that you are. And then you become confused and basically just lost inside a dream. All of the movement, all of the action, all of the doing is simply part of the dream. When you go to bed at night, you may have a dream. Let's say you have a dream that you went to faraway lands and you did this and you did that, and this happened and that happened. You wake up from that dream and you can see you never went anywhere. You never did anything. You never left the bed. You see? So it's like that in this life. You think you're doing stuff. You think all these things are happening. And you go through all these motions and all these things of doing this and doing that. But there is no doing here. There's only an appearance. There's only, these things just seem to be happening, but they don't happen. Nothing happens. Nothing ever happened. Nothing is happening now. You see? And it's happening and not happening at the same time. So the thing about this is, all of you here are seekers of truth. Well, you see, the idea that an illusion is going to be able to arrive at the truth is misconceived. The truth is all around you all of the time. That which you are is present in every moment of your life. But when you're busy doing and thinking and feeling and sensing yourself as separate, as an individual, as a person, when you're locked into all of that, you veil over what is in this moment and every moment. That's all it is, you see. So if you can just be quiet for a moment and just rest, you can feel that sense of peace that is always with you. You can be aware of it, but you see then you're just personally aware of it. So it has its limits, it comes and goes. Just like everything else in this dream, it comes and goes. And then even your experience of the stillness, of that oneness, is part of the dream. You see? And so there's really no escaping for the me. The me is always part of the dream. That sense of separation, that sense of yourself as an individual is always a part of the dream. And then your spiritual search is part of the dream. And the idea of getting to enlightenment is part of the dream. And so you have maybe a free sample, maybe an experience, a spiritual experience, but it's all part of the dream because you're still dreaming, you see. You're still actively dreaming. So you go to sleep at night, even though the dream doesn't make sense sometimes, even though outrageous things happen, you still believe it. Even in your sleep, you believe it. You believe it's true. You believe it's happening while you're dreaming. When you wake up, you don't believe it anymore. You see, just easy come, easy go. Same in this life. So just, you can't get there from here. So you can't get out of the dream from the dream, because everything you do in the dream is part of the dream, including your spiritual search, including your spiritual goals, and all of those experiences are part of the dream. So really, all that needs to happen here is just simply let it go. Let all of this doing and thinking and feeling and sensations and all of that, let it go. Let it just be on the sidelines. You don't need to give it any attention. All those things come and go. The peace I'm talking about does not come and go. Your personal experience of it comes and goes. But that's not what it is. It's not a personal experience. You see, it's the essence of everything. So you and I and everyone are exactly the same. And the essence of everything is one, you see. There's nothing to figure out here. There's no way to get to it because it's already got to you. It's already everything. That which you are is everything. Baba said God dwells within you as you. That means everything is already there, always there, for everyone, all of the time. You don't have to do anything. This whole idea of seeking, of getting something, it's nonsense. How are you going to get what you already have? You're not going to. And it already has you. So see if you can just let all the doing and all of the perceiving and all of the thoughts and all of the feelings, let them go on without you. They don't need you. They just go on as they do. So you have the TV on in the living room. You're in the kitchen. You're kind of aware of what's going on the TV, but you don't care. That show is going to go on whether you're watching it or not, whether you're laughing at the funny scenes or crying at the sad scenes. That show is going to go on regardless. It does not need any of your energy, you see? And when you realize this, then the amount of attention that you devote to yourself, into your little trials and tribulations, and to all the things that happen in your day-to-day diminishes. It doesn't need your attention. It'll go on without your attention. So just let it go on. And then you can sit back and just be. And as you just be, you're just melting into that oneness that is, you see. And you don't need words for it. You don't need to figure out anything about it because it just is. And you see the side effect of this, letting life go on without you, is that you live in a sense of peace, you see. So that's worthwhile. That's quality of life, isn't it? You see, so regardless of what the show is on your screen, you have a drama, you have a comedy, you have a mystery, you have an adventure. Whatever the drama is, whatever the show is, it's not your show. It's just a show. And the truth is that all of this has the same backdrop of silence and stillness. And you don't have to do anything to get there because it's all around you. It's everywhere already. You see, Baba said, God dwells within you as you. Worship and bow to your own inner self. He didn't say, you've got to get this. You don't have to get this. This already has you. So it's really an effortless path. There is nothing to do. The teachers, many gurus, spend a lot of time and energy getting their disciples to learn to meditate, to learn to be still. Because when you are still, all there is that stillness, you see. When you're connected with a person, with an individual, then there's all kinds of stuff going on. There's difficulties, there's struggles, there's happiness, short-lived, because then there's unhappiness. Short-lived, because then there's happiness. But you see, you have this whole drama going on. And when you're connected with that drama, you live in a dramatic place. And dramatic places, by and large, don't have that sense of peace, at least not a peace that you can rely on and depend on for lasting. So that's my 2 cents for today. And I really want you to remember that there's really nothing to do here. There's nothing to attain. There's nowhere to go. You already have what it is you're seeking for. It's just that it's been veiled because of your connection with yourself as an individual, which is only a dream and only lasts for a short time. So, there. Mm.